Hey girlies, Stephanie here. I just thought I'd stop in and let you guys know what's been going on, give you guys a quick update. Everything has been pretty good on this end. I've just been really kind of down in the dumps because, as you ladies know, my husband is overseas and I miss him like crazy. And if you are a spouse or have ever been in that situation, or maybe you're overseas yourself, then you know that being away from your loved one can really take a toll. But thank God we get stronger every day. You know, we're claiming it, and you know we're doing well. I did want to come and let you guys know that my surgery did get pushed back a little bit. It was supposed to be this Wednesday, August 28th, but it's been changed until September 4th. So it's not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. And the reason for that is because I was suffering from being anemic. Now, when I first went in, not when I first went in, but I got my blood drawn, and my levels were, the normal range is 13, and my first level was 9.6 or something like that. And I've always been anemic throughout my life, but, she, felt it was severe. So, she told me to do some things differently to try to bring my level up. So I incorporated, she wrote me a prescription. She gave me a prescription for vitamin D, enormous amount. It's like 50,000 milligrams or something like that. I got a prescription for that. And then I also incorporated iron into my, daily vitamins, as well as vitamin C, which helps absorb iron into your tissues. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. Into your tissues and your cells. So I was doing that, and I went back in 2 weeks ago and had my blood drawn again, and it was 11.4. Again, the normal range is 13. So I'm coming up, but she was really concerned about me being anemic and then having surgery. Of course, you're going to bleed more. And so, she wanted my levels to come up some more before we actually did the surgery. So we pushed it to September 4th. And I'm claiming it, guys. I'm declaring it. God is going to make this okay. And when I go in, I have to go in Wednesday to get my blood, this coming Wednesday of the 28th, which was supposed to originally be my surgery date. I have to go back in and get my blood drawn again to make sure my levels have been up. And it will be. God will make it okay. I've also incorporated spinach into my my diet. So 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times, I eat spinach with my food. And thank God that it doesn't have that big of a taste, because, eating it all the time just drives me crazy. But, you do what you have to do. So when I go in Wednesday with the spinach and the vitamin D and the vitamin C and iron added into all the other vitamins that I'm taking, my levels will be fine. And I will have my surgery September 4th. Also, I wanted to talk to you ladies about fibroid tumors. Now, as I stated in my first video, when I went in to have, my ultrasound with my fertility doctor, she saw a fibroid. And it was only one that she could see. And she said it was not, it's not a problem. She's just going to remove it when she does the tubal reversal. Well, I went in again and I had another ultrasound, and she couldn't really see too much, so she wanted me to go into a specialist. And so I went to the hospital and had an ultrasound. I had the outside, the belly one, and then I had one where they take the stick and go inside. And come to find out, there's actually 4 in there. And that really just kind of, dealing with one, you're like, okay, she's going to remove it. It's okay. Dealing with 4, me and my husband were a little shocked, and just it kind of scared us because, there's tumors inside of my uterus. So it's like, wow, that was a big deal. But she assured me that it was okay. She assured me that they were small. One is laying up against my tube, so that won't be the first one she removed. But she said, don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. I'm going to remove them, and everything is going to be perfect. And it will be. So, I just wanted to encourage my ladies to please get that checked, because had we not decided to have a baby, then I would have never known. Because when you go to your doctor, they're not doing, ultrasounds of your stomach. You have your pap smears, you have your exams and all that kind of stuff. But unless you're having a problem with your stomach or, some other issue, you're not really going to get an ultrasound, And I really want to encourage my sisters, not just my African-American sisters, even though it's more prevalent in our race. I want to encourage all you ladies, all my sisters out there, to go and have that checked. Just ask your doctor, hey, if you need a referral with your insurance, hey, I need a referral to get an ultrasound. I just want to make sure that there's no tumors in there. Tell them it runs in your family or whatever, But just to be on the safe side, to go and have it checked, because I never knew that I had fibroid tumors in there. There is no symptoms. The only thing that I can think of is that my periods changed. It didn't change. I've always been regular. Ant flow has always been right on time. Never had an issue with it. But as I got older, my periods got heavier, and then I started bleeding really, really heavy. And I couldn't understand why. I mean, it was still the regular, 3 to 5 days, depending on, I guess, how she wants to play it. But, it just went to bleeding really heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean, I wasn't changing like every 5 minutes or anything like that. But, I could feel it coming out. It was just gushing out. And I would change, very frequently. I went from being able to wear tampons throughout my whole menstrual cycle to having to wear pads the first 2 to 3 days, because it would, the tampon just wouldn't do it. And I didn't think anything of it. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm getting older, your body changes, so that's all I thought it was. And then to be told that, I have 4 tumors in there is a really, really scary thing. And then just talking to my family about it, I found out that I have an aunt who actually had a hysterectomy when she was 19. I always wondered why she never had any kids, but I never wanted to pry, So I actually have an aunt that had hysterectomy because she had fibroids. No, it's not. I'm making a video. Move. It's my older daughter. She's 17. I'm like, get out the way. But anyway, ladies, so I found out that my aunt has fibroids, and she had so many in her uterus that she had to have a hysterectomy. So she never had any kids. So to learn that, and to learn that, I have 4 in me, it was a really, really scary thing. So I really do encourage you ladies to just have it checked, just to be on the safe side. But anyway, so my surgery is going to be September 4th. You guys, please pray for me. I know God is going to make it okay. And then I'll get my tubes, reversed, and then hubby will be home, and it will be on, baby dancing. But anyway, I guess that's it. I will come back and let you guys know. I'm either going to come back the day before my surgery or the day after. Just to update you guys on how my iron was. But this is another thing I wanted to say. My doctor, your insurance doesn't pay for elective surgery, and tubal reversal is an elective surgery. Well, at least I don't know any insurance that pays for it. Now, I do know that if you've had cesareans, if you've had C-sections, and you complain of belly pain and different things like that, your insurance will pay for that. So you ladies out there who needs to have a tubal reversal, check into that. Unfortunately, I had all 3 of my kids, vaginally. So, but my sister, she had 3 C-sections. And, she was complaining. She was like, they told me I could get my stomach done, and I was like, really? So if you guys are needing to have that done, there's just a little info. But anyway, another thing is that my doctor, because I'm having the fibroids removed, she spoke with the hospital, and the hospital agreed to bill it separately. Can you believe that? So they are going to, she's going to do the tubal reversal, which I've already paid for, but then removing the fibroids, they're going to bill that to my insurance and any operating things. And also she wants me to stay overnight at the hospital. So, of course, when you have your tubal reversal, it's outpatient surgery. Well, because of the fibroids and because, you do bleed even more, and by me being anemic, she didn't want to send me right home. So she worked it out to where they'll keep me overnight and all that'll be billed to the insurance. Which usually how that happens is that your insurance won't pay for any other surgery that you're having done or any other thing that you're having done when you're having an elective surgery. So if you're going in for a tummy tuck and they're like, oh, we see you have a fibroid in there, we're going to bill that to your insurance. They usually don't do that because unless your hospital separates it, but usually when they send those records in, they send them in one big package. Well, she talked to them and she explained to them that she was nervous about me bleeding, about me being anemic. And at first, they were like, well, she's just going to have to be normal level before we do it. But she explained to me that as long as I come close to being normal level, that they were going to go ahead and allow her to do the surgery, but that they agreed that I would stay overnight and that all that part of it will be billed to my insurance, which is awesome. So I was really happy about that. But I have to admit, my faith is great, and I know that God is going to pull me through it. But I am a little nervous because I have 4 in there, and then having surgery to have them removed, and then you're already going to bleed. And it was kind of crazy because it was like a double sword, because it's like, okay, I want to have my tube reversed and have the tumors removed, but the tumors are making me anemic. And because I'm anemic, the surgery is being delayed. It's like going around in a circle, but thankfully my doctor, I'm just fast forwarding this movie for my niece, but thankfully my doctor talked to them, and September 4th is my day, ladies. So I'm very excited about that. And so I will get back with you, ladies. I will let you guys know what's going on. Again, please, if you can, just get checked for the fibroids. That's something that you normally wouldn't even know about. Unless you had an ultrasound. And I really, really encourage you ladies to have that. I know that other issues could be going on in there. You can have cysts, you can have all kinds of stuff that you don't even know about. So, just if you're TTCing and you're having a problem getting pregnant, and they want to say, oh, well, maybe you should do IVF or whatever. Before doing that, just see if there is something going on in there. Have an ultrasound done. And I really encourage you ladies to do that. But anyway, I'm going to go because I know my very first video was like hella long. So I'm just going to stop this one here. I want to wish all you guys the best. Thank you guys for commenting on my videos. And hubby, he want to thank you guys for commenting on his videos. He was so excited, okay, that you guys were leaving him comments. He was like, baby, how many views I got? How many views I got? It was so funny because I was like, wow, baby, you got this many views, and this person left you a message. So it was awesome. I really appreciate you guys for that. But again, I want to wish all you guys the best, and baby dust to all of you. Thank you for your comments and stopping by and going through this journey with us, and happy baby making. Talk to you guys later. Bye.